Sabrina ist klar, die kennen wir. Wir reden dann nachher gleich noch mit ihr. Ich würde nur gerne mal hier so ein bisschen schauen. Hier waren wir zwar schon. Ach, guck. Mann, Mann, Mann. Da ist eine Wache. Große Bestie. Ist eigentlich gar keine Lust, mich mit denen anzulegen, muss ich ehrlich gestehen. Welche? Aber die sind hinter. Ach, hier können wir gar nicht landen. Ah, toll. Nun gut. Da können wir so gar nicht hin. Macht denn ihr da? Nun gut. Macht ihr mal. Ist gar keine Lust so. Push. Halt wirklich so, dass ich manchmal einfach gar keinen Bock habe, mit denen mich hier rumzuärgern. Ich glaube, wir müssen ja dann früher oder später sowieso darüber. Aha. Nehmen wir mit. Ich weiß ja gar nicht, wo ich hier langlatsch gerade. Nee. Im Moment gerade nicht. Danke. Hier noch was? Ja, ist nix. Hä? Ach so. Ich mach wieder das, was all das, was ich nicht machen soll, das mache ich wieder. Das ist traurig. Ist eine Ratte? Okay. Nee, wisst ihr was, Leute? Wir folgen doch mal bitte der Hauptmission noch ein bisschen. Das verfolgen wir mal nicht mehr. Das haben wir alles. Wir lassen das mal jetzt so. Gut.
Now everything seems under control, more or less.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this garden. Something, sweet. My guess is they're recruiting some vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our...
Das sind nur Ratten, ne? Okay, wir reden jetzt mal mit ihm hier.
Good evening. What? Ah, you're a doctor. Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean. How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story. Is there anything...
How dare...
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Ja. Das haben wir alles schon.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton.
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint? I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
Das mache ich.
Goodbye.
Da fehlen uns noch ein paar Hinweise. Ja, ja. Gut. Sabrina. Oh, so hieß du doch, ne?
You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Ja. Haben wir.
Miss Cavan,
You better ask Tom, sir.
why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Goodbye, Miss Cavan.
Für sie fehlen uns auch noch Hinweise. Ach so, und sie ist auf Stufe 3. Die können wir eh noch nicht snacken. Okay. Hier ist sonst nix. 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 Ich würde gerne erstmal nach oben flitzen. Mal ganz schnell. Aber hier haben wir ja alles schon abgegrast. Ist ja nichts mehr.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to damn it.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Ja, hier haben wir, glaube ich, wirklich alles schon abgegrast.
Not long ago, this sort of mess was
So.
giving me a...
Welcome back, Doctor.
Tom, I need...
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital.
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Also darüber. Alles klar. Trotzdem mal schnell hier hoch. Da ist nix. Da nix. Oh. Wer bist denn du? Wie stehst denn du da?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reid? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Da bist denn du für ein komischer Typ, ey.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Hier würde ich gern mal ganz kurz... hier. Das würde ich gerne mal verfolgen. Na. Finde die Halskette. Das machen wir auf jeden Fall. Wo gehst du hin?
I can feel it coming in my bones. The hatred. A wave of bitter death to drown and purge our city.
Mal kurz gucken, ob hier noch irgendwo was ist. Okay, wo soll die Halskette sein? Einmal umgedreht. Ja. Irgendwo in diese Richtung. Ich muss mir die Mission mal kurz angucken. Details. Finde die Halskette. No, wo? Wo hat das sie denn verloren? Das wäre natürlich auch gut zu wissen.
No one dares go outside.
Neun Meter? Ach so, 59. Okay. La 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 la. Wo hat das sie denn verloren? Das wäre halt echt gut zu wissen, ne? Ich würde die Halskette schon gern finden. Sag ich mal. Komm mal nicht hoch. Ist das hier irgendwo? Aber da waren wir ja schon, oder nicht? Bestimmt nicht so einfach, die Halskette zu finden. Können wir vorstellen. Kommen wir nicht durch. Schade. Lalalala. Lalalala. Ach so. Nee, der ist unbekannt.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't.
Warum?
I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Hallo, Rufus. Dich könnten wir snacken.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. but since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Okay.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
This city has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Okay.
Do you know a man?
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He...
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the turquoise turtle. It's a pup.
Das ist mir ja schon.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sehr gern.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Mei, der Bub. Der Bub. Der Bub. Der Bub. Oh, guck mal. Hier können wir rein.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reid. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
Das stimmt.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in? Please don't stay too long, sir.
Das ist abgeschlossen. Wir quatschen sie gleich an. Nachdem wir ihre Schränke ausgeräumt haben. Ja, ja, laber du ruhig in der Küche weiter vor dich hin. Da ist nix, nix. Nix, nix, nix. Nix. Toll. Nicht sonderlich viel in der Bude, hä?
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry.
It's locked.
So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Ja, das hier müssen wir eigentlich gar nicht mehr fragen,
I'm trying
aber...
to locate Mr.
You talking about the one everyone calls the sad saint? The man who takes care of the homeless?
The very same, Miss Fishburne.
I'm sorry. I don't know where his shelter is. But if you ask around, I'm sure you'll get your answer.
Okay, dann haben wir sie ja alles gefragt.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Please don't stay too long, sir.
Ja, ich gehe ja schon. Die machen mich ganz kirre. Seymour, das ist Rufus. Ich würde gern diese Kette finden. Muss ich gestehen. Aber wo sollen die sein? Da hoch kann ich nicht, ne? Nee. Du, sag mal.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Nee. Nö. Toll.
Goodbye.
Ich würde wirklich gern diese Kette finden. Hä? Warum hat er denn jetzt das Schwert gezogen? Weiß nicht. La 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 la. Das ist alles gut hier. Alles gar kein Thema. $4.000 haben wir. Okay. Okay. Pippa wird vermisst. Ach krass, weil ich ihn ausgesaugt habe. Ja, da wissen wir, wo er ist. Die sind beide tot. Denen geht's gut. Gut. Ja, wir sind Level 21. Ich wollte eigentlich nochmal schnell hier gucken. Das ist bedenklich kurz vor kritisch. Ist aber okay. Und ich denke, ich mache einen kurzen Cut. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Macht es gut. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Wenn wir weiter versuchen, diese Kette zu finden, dann versuchen wir natürlich schon Hemden zu finden. Und dann werden wir mal schauen, ob wir hier vielleicht die nächste Stütze wegsnacken können. Halte ich für eine gute Idee. Ne, Schnucki? Bis dahin. Macht's gut. Danke. Ciao.